Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host, Martin. Oh no, there goes the camera. There we are. All right. I'm your host, Martin, and this episode we are going to be talking about Bitcoin rallying. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and having suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and that bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us in the Discord. Links will be going out here shortly. How's it going, guys? Oh, this thing just disconnected me from the chat. That's not cool. 1 second. I gotta log back in, I guess. There we are, I think. Oh, let's see. There we are. Alrighty. Alright, so there's the links to the Discord, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, like, bell, sub if you enjoy the content. We're back. So, I'm good. So, I think I'm back to streaming. Got hit with COVID. I got really bad cough attack, so I was not able to stream. But I think I'm back to a point where I can stream. I'm still coughing a little bit, not a lot. But I think it's at a point where I could do a stream. I'm not sure how long. I have not really been talking a lot lately. But we'll see how things go. So with that said, I'm not sure how long the stream is going to be for tonight. We'll see how I'm doing as we keep rolling. But I am glad to be back, and I'm happy to be here, guys. So, May, Chicken Egg, Jake says, Rockets Guy Freak says, what's up? Andrew, yo. And then Guy Freak says, oh me. All right. Kato Venus says, legendary. Ugo Garcia says, let's go. Jeff had to stop by and say, welcome back. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Jeff. And Adrian says, yo, guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being part of this awesome crypto community. And thank you for checking in on me. Some of you guys sent me messages off stream asking how I was doing. So thank you very much for that. I'm glad to be back. Let's go to the main screen. What is happening with crypto, right? What is happening with crypto, man? We're getting a nice rally. We had a nice green pumpy day, right? 11.70% in general for the market. Very nice moves. Getting above a target here, which I think it's an old support or previous 100% low or something around there. Or 618. I think it's 618 that we had for the fibs. And we're getting above that 1.84 trillion, which is pretty good. We need to get above 1.92 and ultimately get above 2 trillion. Right now, we're sitting at 2.87. We had last time we were looking at this, which was on February, beginning of February, some bearish divergence. We did rally a bit. And like I said, it was going to happen. We're still going to probably come up to some kind of resistance and still have that bearish divergence. And we're still going to get hit with stuff, right? So, yo, Fiber, thank you very much for that awesome resubscription on Twitch, man. Much appreciated. So we are getting that bearish divergence still. And move this down, which again is fine. We're not creating anything bullish here on the total market cap. And again, that's kind of not cool. We do want to pump with something, at least some kind of divergence or something behind us, some kind of technical, some kind of pattern, so we can say, yo, there's some strength behind the move. I wouldn't be looking here for a double bottom, although it looks like it could be a double bottom, but you know, it feels like we're a bit ways off, around 3%. It's okay, I guess. We could say we're sort of double bottoming, but again, we are not really creating any kind of divergence though, right? And if we go from the bottom here, right, this bottom here to the bottom here in the wick, yes, we could definitely say it is a double bottom of sorts. Again, no bullish divergence. We're getting some rally, which is fine. But ultimately, I want to see us get above 2 trillion. Getting above 2 trillion and closing above 2 trillion ultimately is what we want to do. And this is where things are going to start to look a lot better for crypto. Let's bring the volume. Let's bring the Bollinger Bands into view, right? Lucy Fever, what's up, dude? Yes. Biggest candle since February the 4th. Yep. And I would even say that thanks to that candle, we managed to close green because we managed to close 8.46% on February on the positive note. And that is thanks to that one last candle that we had today, right? So very bullish. We haven't hit that 20 moving average in the monthly, which again, it's okay. We also don't have a lot here that's going on. We could say there's some hidden bullish divergence developing in market cap. We don't usually come here to chart. I'd rather look at things from Bitcoin because that's got to set the tune for the market, right? But market cap, again, you can see we're coming from a low point to a higher low and come from negative momentum to more negative momentum, right? So I guess there's some hidden bullish divergence there. And it could help us hold there around the 20, right? Let's keep rolling. So check out Bitcoin. It was doing so good, Bitcoin, man. Right now it's starting to go in the red. Bitcoin, 0.04% to downside right now. And again, it is struggling, right? It is struggling to get above this here, 43,923, right? And again, you can see that our supports and resistances are extremely well respected. And we're going to see that when we go to the 4-hour chart. Right now, we broke that $42,996 mark, and we are trying to stay above it. We could back test it. And once we back test it, we could try to pump and go back higher. But again, there's really not a lot going on here that we can consider to be bullish. Now, I'm going to measure and see where we're at here. 523 negative, 595. All right. So 523, 595. So slightly more negative momentum as we're coming higher. There was hidden bullish divergence on the daily for Bitcoin. And again, that is cool, right? That tells us that we should be looking at least to some kind of action. And hopefully it'll be to the upside. Now, this is not the chart we are looking at on for the main moves. We're looking at this one for support and resistance. So I'm going to go to the chart that we look at for the main moves. Go to this here chart, zoom in quite a bit. And if you're in the Discord, you got some of this stuff, right? So here we're looking for some of that divergence. It dropped us down, pumped, managed to go slightly higher than the previous high that we had here. So that divergence that we saw play out on market cap, we didn't have it on Bitcoin, right? So it just played here. Here we kind of got rid of it. Then we created some strong bearish divergence here, and it started to move us back down. And we talked about that when I posted on the Discord. And I even said that this move here, right, was starting to look like this move here, right? So on it could be like a fractal of sorts. And now that we start to see this rally, and the 4 hours is going to be a little bit better to look at. We're going to talk about that there. But again, getting above that 40,000, very nice, and getting above that 38,300, extremely nice. Nothing else that is here happening that is bearish. And the only thing we can look at here again is that hidden divergence that we looked at for Bitcoin right now, and say that this is part of the reason that we are going slightly higher here on the coin, right? So we had something to try to get us to hold, and as you can see here, we did struggle with this here area, 38,314. Again, we had a nasty drop, but we managed to recover, and then it's just been struggling with that line and finally breaking through today. So we're gonna confirm, right? We're gonna confirm. Sold. Sorry, neutral at 58.38. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. Let's see what's happening here, man. All right, so on the 4-hour chart, right? Remember that fractal I was talking about, the fractal looking thing? Here we can see it, right? We had our top come down, slightly down sloping motion before we break back down again. So we had our move come down, slightly downward sloping motion before we break down again, right? A failed recovery attempt, right? Failed recovery attempt. Then we get in that last drop here. And then from there, we just started looking at that recovery. And again, this recovery here, right? This move here, this move here, right? Look at this. We had that move here and then that move here, right? So again, like I said, it's starting to look a little bit like a fractal. And I posted that on the Discord and I said, this move looks a little bit like this move. And so far, it looks like it's playing out about the same, right? Although on a smaller, tighter schedule. This was longer. So you got to see this. If you tighten this a bit, it's going to start to look a lot like this. And we're starting to get that recovery. Now, there is an inverse head and shoulders that develop here as well. So I'm going to measure real quick just to make sure we are within a 5% move. Yep, 2.71. So we could also say that there is an inverse head and shoulders that came into play here. That is helping us rally. And we also had this bullish divergence, which we talked about on the Discord, right? This divergence was posted on the Discord. This bearish divergence was posted on the Discord. And then this bullish divergence posted on the Discord as well. And those things are what's at play. And part of the reason that we're pumping, and again, I haven't really been looking at a lot of the market, except for today when we started rally. So again, that shoulder came in to happening yesterday, and then today confirmed once we broke the neckline, right? So our neckline here for this head and shoulders would be this move here, right? And once we see this head and shoulders, so I forgot to anchor some stuff, and I'm gonna have to fix that here shortly. But I think that's it. Nah, I didn't anchor anything. That's fine. All right, so we're getting that break, and on that move again, we should measure, right? We want to know how high we can go. So we're going to go from the neckline, sorry, from the head to the neckline, and on that move, take it up here. Once we broke out, and you can see that we're almost done, and we can see the wick kind of finished the pattern. So not sure yet if we're gonna keep on going much higher here on Bitcoin, because we can say that that inverse head and shoulders has hit pattern completion now. What happens after pattern completion? Usually we get some pullback, right? So those are things that we could expect to see here. See what's happening here in the chat real quick. Crypto Gaming, yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, thanks. I think I'm going to be back. I'm not sure how long the stream is going to go today. It's just going to depend on how bad I start to get the cough. I've not really been talking a lot in the last couple of days. Every time I was talking, I was getting really bad cough attacks. So I'm going to try to do whatever I can. I'm not sure how many projects I'm going to be able to get through, right? Anyways, Bitcoin, going to pattern completion, right? Down to the painting. Thank you very much for being here, man. And so I get some pullback, right? So pattern completion, pullback. We could try to go back up here again, close some candle around this area, and then pull back down, you know. This, the way I measured it, I think we are about to where that pattern completion should be at. And again, it just depends. I'm just going to get this going on here, like a little bit more exact, a little bit more precise. I'm assuming quite a bit more. I really want to get this pattern here to read completely where it should be at. So there we go. So okay, from the bottom of the candle closing here, or opening, to right around where that sorry, it's not letting me. There we go. I was hitting shift before. There we go. Close enough. All right, so that's our move. And once we put it back here, right where we broke this here area, right, we're gonna see that we are coming here. And again, if we are to draw a line there, we are almost hit it. We haven't quite hit it, but we can see that it got very, very close to pattern completion. Again, inverse head and shoulders. Very nice, coming into play. And again, the fractal pattern that we were talking about also coming into play, right? So this move, kind of expected. Again, same move here with the same ascension. Like I said, just on a tighter schedule. And what I mean by that is, if you can see how we broke back down here and how this, how long it took for this to happen, and this move down, and how long it took for this to happen, and how quick this was, you see the same thing here, right? So we broke down. This took a little bit less time than this here, right? Then we had our breakdown. We had our slight move here, which is this move here. Then we had our breakdown. And then again, that breakdown here, that took a couple 4-hour candles. Here it just took like 3-4-hour candles. Then we started to get that recovery about the same manner, right? So again, a similar pattern, just on a smaller scale. All right, but let's go and see if we have anything here happening that could lead us to have divergence, right? So we're coming up higher with more positive momentum and higher on the R side. There's nothing bearish. We are just overbought at 73.08. And with that in mind, let's zoom in quite a bit more here in the Bitcoin. Low to high, negative momentum. What is this? 173 negative, 145. So less negative momentum and higher on the R side as well. There's really nothing here that is bullish. And we are running probably on this bullish divergence that we had here, which is struck bullish. And also the inverse head and shoulders that we're breaking that neckline. And it's helping us go back to the upside, right? So again, we can still try to rally, get to this point, 44,346, 364, sorry, and see where we go from there. I'm assuming here, this chart, as you can see how well our chart was being respected, right? So we had this divergence, broke down, bearish divergence, broke down, came to support here, got the 36,500, and you can see that we closed right there. Again, rally, broke this area, rejection here, broke this area, came back down to support, right? It got to this area, rejected slightly, broke through, got to this area, rejected slightly, broke through, rejected slightly, broke through, rejection here at 45,444, or whatever we have a resistance there, 45,467. Again, came back down to support, popped back up, rejection again, came back to support, broke it, rejection here again, try to break back up, rejection of this 44,200 mark, breaking back down, held support briefly at 41,000 or 42,000, 41,000. What is this one? I think it's a 40,997 mark. Again, came back down here near support, broke, resisted, rejection back down here to 36,556, hit this area here again as resistance at 39,291, broke back down, almost hit support. We got very, very close to this 34,151, going back up, and again, struggled here with 39,291 till we finally broke it. And once we broke it today, look at what happened, right? We came here again, rejection here of the zone, came support at 37,397, started to go back up, and again, rejection here briefly, broke through, right? And then broke back up here and finally broke through this area. And the 1 hour chart, it looks a little bit better still how we're hitting these areas. And now we're floating in here between after we rejected 44,000 200, right? So again, very nice moves. Our targets are being hit, our resistances are being hit, our supports are being, are holding as supports when they're supposed to, and they're being broken when they're supposed to. So the market's not looking too bad, right? All right, so let's go on to the 1 hour chart. So these things came over from the 4 hour. That's what I was afraid might happen. Now you're going to see that there's some things, and if you're not on the Discord, you probably are not, you don't know why there's lines. I did draw stuff and I posted in the Discord because I couldn't talk a lot. So Discord became an area where I could post some stuff whenever I saw something that was worth mentioning. All right, so what we had here, bearish divergence, broke down, bullish divergence, try to pump. We probably created more bullish divergence here still on this drop, and I think we did, right? Negative momentum, less negative momentum, yeah. And then we tried to rally, bearish divergence, breaking us back down, try to pump, hidden divergence, bring down a bit, pumping, bearish divergence strong, even here, right? From one island, and then he going here at negative, or slightly positive, or whatever we're here. And again, same thing here. And again, from there, we broke down a bit, and we're holding, and we're trying to rally. Do we have anything here that is bullish? Once we zoom in, we're going to notice that we don't. So we come from a lower point to a much lower point, negative momentum to more negative momentum, and lower on the RSI still. So what I'm going to do here is zoom in here on the RSI just to make sure, yep, low, it's lower on the RSI. And there's nothing really bullish going on here. Once we got above that 20, used it as support and pumping. So we could say we're pumping from the 4 hour and the daily divergence that we had, and the 4 hour inverse head and shoulders. That's what's helping us to rally. But here on the 1 hour, we don't have a lot. The only thing that we're starting to develop here in the short term, it is going to be some divergence, and it's going to be bearish, unfortunately. And this could put some pressure on the price. I mean, it is the only thing that we have, right? It is the only thing that we have. And we must start to get some flagging, and that could be okay. We need to flag, right? We just had a nice move up. We need to get some consolidation happening before we move back up again, right? That's how the market goes. So we just impulsed up. We got to flag a bit before we pump back up. Now we're going to go here to this chart so you can see what was happening here with the lines, right? And look at this. Again, like I said, very nice holding support there at 37,300. Right here. Got above 20. Pumping. Got above this here area. Rejection here. Right? Twice. Got above it. Used it as support. Right? Bounced off it. Came up here. Closed right on target at 40,996. Finally got above it. And we are right now starting to get that struggle from the divergence, and we're unable to go higher. Now we're consolidating, and we are holding on to this 40,996, right? We just came back down to back test it. The lowest point we got, 40,989. Again, we are within $10 of the target, so it's a hit. And again, we're rejecting that lower area of value. So we could flag here a bit before we pump back up again. I don't believe the move is done. I do believe that the market could still go back higher. But remember, there are external things into play. Now, the whole Ukraine and Russia thing is definitely going to affect the markets, just like it has been affecting, the global markets for stocks, oils, and precious metals. So commodities are also being, soft commodities like grains and things like that. Everything's being affected by this geopolitical conflict. And you got to remember that although Bitcoin has not been tested, we did see a drop on the scare once things started to happen on Ukraine. And it has been recovering very nice throughout the week. It is showing some strength. And there's things there that I consolidation was like, yes, Joshua, that's what I was talking about, consolidation. There are things that are coming into light regarding cryptocurrencies and, the effect that they can have on geopolitical issues, right? So what we've seen is that, thanks to the fact that the world runs on a banking system, sanctions like the ones the US and other countries are imposing on Russia are creating these things where Russia is really being affected on its on the way it could do business globally, right? And whether or not they can fly to other countries, whether or not their teams are going to be playing against other teams, and the banks kicking some of the Russian banks out of SWIFT, breaking them away from the global banking. Now, yes, while crypto does solve some of these issues, now if the whole world was running on crypto, then no country would be able to apply these sanctions. Therefore, I think things would be a lot worse for, Ukraine, because, thanks to every Western country putting pressure on Russia, they could be able to back off, although they don't seem like they're going to back off, but they are certainly going to make it more difficult for them to be part of this global economy. So I believe that what we're seeing here happening is that if the whole world run on crypto, this would not be able to happen, right? So it's I think that's one of the pros of crypto, but it's also one of the cons of crypto, right? That countries would lose this power to put pressure on other countries once they start stepping out of line when things like this happen. And again, these geopolitical issues are a good example as to why sometimes having centralized banking is important, right? Again, yes, crypto gives us freedom, but centralized banking is also important as well. So again, it's a big issue. I don't want to go too much in depth. I just want to draw that comparison about crypto and things like that. But again, interesting things. Let's keep rolling. Let's go check out Ethereum. Thank y'all for coming in, guys. I really, really appreciate it. If you enjoy the show and the content, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? Join us on the Discord. Link pinned at the top of the chat. Doesn't matter. Thank you very much for being here. Joshua, thank you very much for being here. Kathigo, thank you so much for being here, man. Carthigo says that candle on Sunday when the Nasdaq futures tanking almost shook me out. Yes, I get it. Is me up in Pandora box for all kind of nasty legislation. Yes. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see how the world copes with this and what regulations we start seeing and being imposed on crypto, so that countries are still able to have that sovereignty and be able to impose sanctions on other countries and really block them off the world or global economy once they start stepping out of line. Which again, I think it's important, right? Hex Huddle, don't hit the like twice. That means you just dislike. I'm kidding. Hit the like once. Run for War says made it. Thank you very much for being here, brother. All right, let's go to Ethereum again. Like I said, I'm not sure how long the stream is going to go. It just depends on how my voice is doing, how much cough I start to get. So I don't want to overdo it, but definitely wanted to come in and talk crypto with you guys. So Ethereum getting a nice recovery, not as good as Bitcoin though. It did recover 11%. I think Bitcoin recovered quite a bit more, and again coming down lower with less of that positive momentum and lower on that other side. We didn't have anything bullish either. So again, Ethereum is just following Bitcoin. That is a game. Again, a lot of cryptos are just following Bitcoin. That is the name of the game. And we did come back to that support, hitting it almost spot on the lowest point, 2,300. We have our target here at 2,307, right? So hitting almost spot on. Got above the 20, got above 2,891. Very nice candle, right? $307, not bad. And again, I'm really waiting for Ethereum to get above 3,000. We really need to get above 3,158, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But again, not a lot happening here. Not seeing that double bottom like we saw with Bitcoin. We're just seeing some kind of following Bitcoin, right? That is the rule. Get some water, bro. Get easy. Yeah, dude, I had COVID. I'm recovering for that. So the last 2 weeks, I've been like coughing a lot and finally getting back in the saddle. So yeah, taking it easy. It's not like just coughing or anything like that. So, and the more I talk, the more cough I get. So we'll see how it goes. Again, it was time that I came back. Felt like I need to come back, so we'll be doing short streams probably until and just keep working on that lung. Good things to be better. Sold at 62.80. So again, bearish divergence, potential fraction downside. Like I said with Bitcoin, we could be looking for some consolidation. We just got a nice move up. So could be coming back down to 2,891, find support, and then try to rally from there. We'll see. Again, that is what I'm looking for Ethereum. Really not a lot happening. We had that also inverse head and shoulders here happening. We're getting that break just like Bitcoin had, but not as good, right? I mean, I'm not sure if we're going for pattern completion. I'm going to measure here in a second. I just don't think we've gone for that pattern completion yet. So what I'm going to do is just get everything going on here. Get this line drawn here. Just like that. Hits our, oh snap, there we go. Hits our shoulders here on Ethereum. And what we're getting is that break to the upside. And like I said, yes, we have on Ethereum not gone for that measure move of hitting that other shoulder. So if Ethereum is to go for that measure move, right, I'm not going to need to go as pinpoint accurate as I did with Bitcoin. I just want to get a really almost idea as to where we could go. which is a general ballpark target. And we're looking around the 3,257, right? That is our target right now. So that'll be a very, very nice area for it would be a nice area for Ethereum to go through, right? So coming back down to this here zone, back test that also, that neckline, before we keep on running, right? So all that 62.89. Let's go to that 1 hour chart and see what we have here. Yeah, also nothing. I don't think we have anything here bullish coming in lower, more negative momentum lower on their side. Like I said, nothing here. We're looking at similar things though in the short term for Ethereum. And here in Ethereum, we can see that we consolidated before. On Bitcoin, the consolidation was not as evident as it is here on Ethereum. And consolidation I'm talking about came here, right? We impulsed up, consolidated here briefly, right, at support 2,789. Finally pumped, broke through this here area, 1,891. Now we're coming back down, and we can start flagging here, consolidating a bit before we pump back up again. That'll be nice. We do have that bearish divergence, which says action to downside. That is what we're getting. And again, looking for some kind of recovery. Bought at 68.65. That is it here for Ethereum. Again, gonna go back to Bitcoin real quick, just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Yes, same divergence. And like I said, here we don't have that consolidating pattern that we had with Ethereum, right? We also don't have that bearish divergence that Ethereum had on the 4 hour. Bitcoin did go for that move again. Bitcoin performing extremely well. And on the daily, we did manage to rally around, I think it was 15%. Yeah, 14.49. So not bad. At some point in time, we were doing a little bit over 15%. It was extremely good. So, all right, there's some pretty stream, not pretty stream requests. There's some requests before the stream started. So, someone said, "Oh me," so we're gonna check that one out real quick. So I guess we're looking at Ikami. I'm gonna look at this one here, yes, and see how it's doing. All right, let's go to the daily. All right, not a lot of history. The only thing we can do right now is get some fibs. Go from the low point again. I'm trying to pinpoint the low point here and the high point here and see where we're at. We're rejecting right now that 618 at 0.40. Sorry, 0.20 and then 47, right? So almost half a cent, 0.47 cents. So almost half a cent. Again, we're starting to get some recovery coming in. Do we have anything here that is bullish? Nothing here that is bullish. Again, starting to get a recovery. Sold at 38.24. It could look. It looks as though it's setting up for a rally, right? If Bitcoin keeps showing strength, I could see Ikami going at least for that 50% retrace or the 20 moving average, depending what comes first. Because as we start to rally, this 20 moving average is still going to come down low over the next couple of candles. So could meet either target, right? Let's go on that 4 hour chart. Again, similar thing, right? Inverse head and shoulders. Not quite kicking in here on full strength. But inverse head and shoulders happening, right? A lot of projects are the same. It's just, like I said, a lot of projects are just playing the follow Bitcoin game. And this one's a little bit more squared off here. Slightly higher. Slightly upsloping neckline there. Not a bad move. Let's get this to be blue. Then we get that break happening. We'll see where we will be targeting here for OMI. Well, depending on when we break, we could be targeting that 0.61 cents, right? So 0.61. Again, targeting slightly higher than the 20 moving average, actually higher than the 382. That could be a nice recovery for OMI. Again, high to low, and low to high. Some hidden bearish divergence starting to come here into play. Not what we want to see, right? This is going to start putting pressure on that price. It could make it to where we don't break that neckline. And if we do break it, guess what's going to happen? We're going to start going higher than this previous high here, right? And we're still going to be lower here on their MACD, and it's going to have strong bearish divergence, right? So divergence is going to shift. It's not going to be looking good here for OMI. Again, just be aware about these things. When you start doing your setups, that it could be, you could start to develop a pattern that it's setting up for failure, right? Let's go here on the 1 hour chart. All right, on the 1 hour. Low, lower, more negative, lower still. Right. There was bullish divergence on the move here against the MACD, right? Like, there you go. Bullish, trying to pump, right? High, slightly higher, more positive and higher still. But here in the short term, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, guess what? Bearish divergence strong. That's going to put pressure on the price, like we said. And again, with that, some potential fraction downside could be coming down to that 20 moving average point, double zeros, then 44, so 0.44 cents, right? Again, rejection of that 618. We need to get above that target. That is the price to beat right now. It's 0.00 and then 47. Once we get above there, and should be aiming for 0.00 and then 54. Those will be targets here for OMI. Thank you very much for requesting this, Guy Freak. All right, let's see what else has been requested. Since they don't come with that state of crypto, I kind of have to look through. Sorry if I skip your coins, guys. But if you don't do that state of crypto, it's just kind of like I have to figure out whether or not I remember where things came in. I think then we had, I think, CBA calling for Elon 1. I think I might have it somewhere on here. Elon, Astro Elon. I think that's Elon 1. Yep. All right. On the daily, last time we looked at this bullish divergence, taking a pop. Great. All right. It all reads at 0, so I cannot give an actual price. But yeah, why not? Cool. High to low. Low to high. Low to high. It's all good here. Low to high, negative, more negative. All right. There's some hidden divergence here, Andrew, that came into play. Part of the reason the price is trying to hold. And it kind of hold here, and it's trying to hold down here as well. So, here we go. Hidden divergence. So get some of that move, right?
Crypto dollar rune / USDT Binance. Yes, green. How's everybody doing? We're all gonna make it, guys. Can you take a look at runes for me, please? Cheers, everyone. Weekly and daily if possible.
Don't want thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated. Awesome, dude. Thank you very, very much for the kind donation. Yes, we can check out Rune, and I'll do it right after I finish here. Astro Elon. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Thank you for the 10,000 CLPs. I'm not sure what the CLPs are, but thank you very much for that. It looks like a big number. Thank you very much. All right, we're taking some hidden divergence. That means that we could be looking for action. The upside, maybe going here at that 786. Above there, 20 moving average. Let's go to the 4-hour chart here on Elon, Astro Elon. And again, Andrew, similar things, right? We have bullish divergence. We're just waiting for it to trigger. And the move is here. And looking for that potential action to upside. Again, here. Got to zoom in here quite a bit more. And yeah, sideways motion. And we are coming in lower, so nothing here that is bearish. And again, still looking for that sideways motion. Again, we should be looking for action to upside. A lot of tightness on the Bollinger Band starting to come in. I'm going to go to the 1 hour, see what we have there. Let's get this back to the daily. I think that's where this came from. Let's get it out of here. All right, so lower low, negative, less negative. Strong bullish divergence also coming in here into play. Right on. So, and with this, again, bullish divergence, strong potential fraction to the upside. We're just waiting for it to trigger. Like I said, a lot of tightness in the Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands are super tight. Look at that. There's nothing. It's just, it doesn't have volume. That's a problem, right? There is no volume. Chilean pesos. Gracias. It's all good, man. No worries. Bullish divergence again. Looking for that action upside, right? So, up next, Rune. We have did this before. Good. All right. So request was Rune to Tether. Yes. Binance. Yes, that's where we have it. And okay, Rune for you weekly, daily. All right. Yeah, we can look at it weekly, daily, and then we'll do the 4 hour, 1 hour. All right. Weekly. It has some hidden divergence, hidden bullish. Again, don't have a lot of history in this project, unfortunately, right? You can tell we don't have a lot going on there as far as history. But hidden divergence, potential fraction to the upside, right? And this divergence, at least where it should be targeting us, is that 20 moving average. That's where I would be looking for us to find some kind of support. This is barely there, and looking for a move here. Short term, we don't have a lot going on, right?
Now that you got your COVID cherry popped, he'll see you in Vegas. Respect, brother. But take care of yourself.
Thank you very much for that, my friend. Much appreciated. That's awesome, dude. Yes, I'll be in Vegas. Also, I brought a friend from my vacation before I got the Rona. I have a new friend here for the stream. Just one quick second. I'm gonna bring him over. Let's see if I can get him here to stay here on my shoulder. I got a new mascot. Look at this. His name is Grogu. He'll advise me on crypto matters. He's that crypto-wise advisor of So Crypto. And then he's like Seamus, but he actually stays on the shoulder. Much better. Which I told my wife we need to, fix Seamus. Get him to stay there. A little bit better. Anyways. Yeah, well, thank you very much, man. Yes, I'll see you in Vegas. I'm getting the hats made. I already got them ordered now. He's still here. Yoda, yeah. Seamus still here. He'll be going to Vegas. I think. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit him in the bag. I'm figuring out some of the gotta figure out how to get some of this stuff going on for the Vegas stream. Anyways, let me finish Rune. Welcome back to chat. Again, yes, Vegas is gonna be awesome. I'm getting the hats made. I think they get delivered this week. Again, I'm gonna be taking them to Vegas as well. Anyways, hidden bullish, going for that 20. That should put us at around $7 and at 64 cents. Let's get on that daily, see if the story is similar. And yes, we do have bullish divergence strong here as well. And we are coming in here as well, like I said. And it don't look bad, right? Bullish divergence in MACD and the RSI with that potential fraction, the upside starting to get above that 20. And again, if we do keep on rallying, we should be aiming for that 786 at $4.84. And if we want to keep on rallying, we should be going for $8.13. So those will be the action to the upside moves here. Seamus is still around. Guys. He's here. We could do a double because Grogu could go on either shoulder. So, and Seamus, he's still here. It's just it's not a Seamus celebratory stream yet. Oh my God, Seamus got lucky in Vegas and had it. We haven't gone to Vegas yet, so yeah, he might have a baby Seamus. We'll see. Anyways, let's go to the 4-hour chart. There's really nothing going on here that is bearish yet. That would put pressure on the price, make it go down. Bitcoin crashing would definitely hurt this. But again, right now we're looking for Bitcoin stagnation, probably some flagging. So this should still be good. Short term, right? Lower, less of this negative momentum. So again, bullish divergence here as well. And that nice rally happening. Also that head and shoulders that we've been observing across the markets. Let's get out of this on the daily. Let's get this here on the 4-hour. There we go. So bullish divergence against the MACD, not against the RSI. It starts to look like we could be going for that reversal, right? Alrighty, here we go. Bullish. Going on that inverse. It's starting to go back up. Again, where's the neckline? The neckline would be here. Slightly upsloping. We're breaking it. And again, if we do go for a full move here, I'm just going to draw this line here real quick and see where we could be aiming for, right? Where can we go? On that break to the upside, we could be aiming for around that $4.63. Gets us to that 786 almost, right? So there's a lot of bullishness happening on Rune. And if Bitcoin stagnates or if Bitcoin still, moves sideways, moves down a bit, we could expect this coin to probably take off and try to go for its target move. Not bad looking for Rune. Coming in lower, more negative momentum, lower still. Everything here is okay. We do have some slanted bullish divergence here. Strong. What do I mean by a slanted? It's just jargon talk. It's within the same island. It's trader talk. It's still bullish divergence. It's still strong. It just happens that it's within the same island. It is slanting. Just keep hitting it consistently as you keep coming down here. Again, slanted divergence, action to the upside, getting that nice break, coming up higher, more positive and higher still. There's nothing bearish, and not even like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, at least here on this portion, had some bearish divergence. We don't have it here. Rune again, still set to keep moving to the upside. Very, very nice looking here for Rune. Thank you very much for requesting it, Don Juan. And let's get going to the other requests that we had here on the stream. All right. Yuma. All right, I think that was the next one. All right, Yuma at $7.11. That had a nice pop. Also, very nice pop. Dude, how much did it rally? 50%. What? Yo, this coin just went insane, bro. Did you got wrecked on this? What did you short this? What? Or you buy the top? I'm not sure what you did. Let me know. Let me know what you did here, man. I'm intrigued as to what you did here on Yuma to get wrecked. All right, the daily hat, bullish divergence. Right, first thing that we're looking at, bullish divergence, potential fraction to the upside. All right, look at that, nice, beautiful move. Again, we also have it against the MACD and the RSI. Pop hitting resistance, unable to break and close above 7.46, which is an area that we want to get above for us to keep on climbing. So let's go to that 4-hour chart. There's really not a lot going on here that is bearish. We might have some bearish, some hit bearish. Ooh, almost. Oh, is it there? I'm gonna have to. 0.211, 0.208. All right, slightly lower. It's just very, very slight. This on the next candle could change because this candle is to right now, and we just gotta consider that if this goes green still, it's gonna pump more and it's gonna get rid of it. But for now, there seems to be some kind of divergence happening here. Some some strong bearish divergence, or medium bearish divergence, if you will. It's actually strong, but we're saying medium because this looks flatline almost. That's gonna put pressure on the price, trying to make it move down. Yo, you 30x at the top twice. Ooh. Full recovery is better than pushing it. Yes, I know. Crypto gaming, that's gonna be the last coin we're gonna do tonight. Let's go to a 4-hour chart. Going higher, higher, and higher. Still overbought at 83.33. We're really not gonna find a lot here. No head and shoulders. This project kind of did its own thing, so. Bullish divergence. And again, not looking bad. Again, that pop after we recovered that 20. This candle was insane. This 4-hour candle is crazy. Overbought at 83.76. We're so high in the overbought that we need to flag, consolidate, cool off a bit before we keep on running. 1-hour chart, look at that. Try to break that 746, rejected on the next candle, and then a couple of rejections. We weren't able to get above and close above that area. Getting above that area is going to be extremely, extremely important, right? So, consolidating happening, right? So, impulse up, consolidation. After that consolidation, we could look for another rally, although it's not going to be as strong as this one, probably. Or we might see another pump happening, right? Coming up here again. Somewhere here. Go higher, come lower, bearish divergence, and then break back down, right? So that move, or that next move, could put us around $10.42, right? Would not be a bad move. I'll get us to create divergence right at resistance before we break back down. So again, interesting project, man. This project pumped quite a bit. Just watch out. Could be going for another rally. It is doing that nice downside consolidation. It looks like a beautiful flag right now. We just gotta wait for it to trigger to the upside. All right. So let's do API 3. Again, if it's pumping a lot, you gotta look for things that are not pumping, right? Right on. So API 3. Last coin we're doing tonight. $8.08. $8.07. Again, coming up higher. Probably slightly lower here. I'm going to double check. Yep. Again, this is going to today though, right? So today's not closed. All right, this is 1 hour. All right, this is going to the 1 hour, sorry. The 1 hour's not closed, so we're going to come back to it. On the daily. High to low, positive, high, low. Nothing here that is bearish. That's okay. Low, lower, negative. Do we get some bullish divergence here? Yep. Right, so we had strong bullish here on API 3. At support 786. Again, look at how good look at how good our lines are respected, right? Support, held support 20,618, right? Came up here, rejected that 50%, got above it, got to the 100% high, draw back down support at 50%, broke through, and again, right now trying to hold that 382 and breaking above that 236. And again, right now we're looking, looks as though we do want to go for that 100% at around $9.37, right? So not bad here on API 3. Nothing bearish. Let's go to the 4 hour. Low to hot, higher, and higher still here as well. So there's really nothing bearish happening here. Not looking bad. This here, if you will, was looking like consolidation of sorts, right? Very nice support line that we're finally break. Also coming higher here, so there was nothing bullish. Had a nice support line here. And at best, we could also say that we were doing some kind of triangle consolidation, right? And what we would do is we measure from the low to the high. Once we break, go to the point that we broke at, right, and measure and see where we would target, and that would put us at $8.98, getting us above the previous high here, and almost to the previous 100% high closing that we have here at $9.36. Again, very nice move here. It could still rally more. We'll see what the 1 hour has for us. I think the 1 hour had bearish divergence, and a lot of stuff came through. That means I forgot to anchor in the 4 hour, which I kind of hate to do. Go back to your 4 hour chart. There we go. Right, so here we have the move, right? The bearish divergence that I was talking about earlier. Once we pumped into this chart again, coming up higher, coming in lower. Bearish divergence, strong action. Downside, we could start to consolidate and break back down. Come back down here to support at $7.56 before we look for some kind of recovery again. 4 hour says we could go up. 1 hour says down, right? 4 hours says up. And then daily says we don't know yet. It doesn't have anything. So we're not getting coinciding data, right? Yes, I'll bring hats to everyone that's going. Yes, I'll bring a hat. It's gonna be like this one. It's kind of similar. They didn't have the exact same model. This is a Richardson. I think they only had like Yupong. So we're gonna get that. And I'm also getting one of those for myself. So we're all gonna be wearing the same hat, which is gonna be cool. It's gonna be nice. I can't wait for Vegas, guys. Let's go back to the corn. 43,120 again. At support. All right, came back to support. Oh, finally hit that support. Great. Low move. 40,889. We have our target at 40,996. Again, holding support like we said we could. On the 1 hour. Look at that, right? Beautiful. That's what hit it today. 1 hour. We just hit it today in that area. Pulls the Merc link. I don't have a Merc link, dude. Until the hats come in. And I'm just going to take them to Vegas. So we'll just figure things out there, I guess. The other Merc link, I think that's oh, I know which one you mean. The Teespring. Where's my store? That's the one that we have, man. I don't have any other merch. It's just some Teespring. It's just some stuff here, right? I don't have. Well, I'm not sure why these things came through. Forget these things. I gotta get rid of some of these things. I think when I made the Negator, some other things got made by accident. So this one shouldn't even be here. The L shirts are fine. And And this one's coming in different colors. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it's the only merch. I don't have the hats there. I'm getting them made here by someone that does 3D stitching. They actually have, like the hats actually have texture, right, in depth. So there's like a real thick border there on the hats. So they're not flat. They're not flat made. So they're pretty cool. This one's the same, and the ones I'm getting made, it's also the same. And again, I should be getting them this week. I'm just waiting on that dude that makes the hats to tell me when. Friday, he told me Thursday of this week. Hopefully I'll get him this Thursday. And then, yeah, it's gonna be a fun trip to Vegas. Gonna have a lot of fun there, guys. Again, I gotta figure out what this setup is gonna look for Vegas, because here I have the blue screen right now, which again allows me to do this kind of very, very nice and clean setup. When we're in Vegas, we're not gonna have that blue screen. I'm gonna have to probably go back to the previous setup that we had. Make it not yeah, let me know. I think I'm getting 7 hats made so far. I'll post prices on the Discord. I gotta figure out the prices. I'm not sure how much shipping it is to Vegas. So yeah. Yeah, gotta figure out, because I think OSU Fever also wanted a hat. So gotta figure out what I'm gonna send to him. Like, so far I think I ordered 7. I know there's 7 of I know there's 4 of us that is going, and I know Epic Eden's in Vegas, so we're gonna meet him there. That makes it to where we have 5 hats, and I have 2 extras. Depending on how many people want hats, I gotta tell this dude so he can get them made. I gotta basically prepay them. So yeah, we'll do something on the Discord and see how many people want to get hats, and we'll go from there, I guess. All right, you're on the Discord, right? Crypto Gaming, right? Because I think that's where we're gonna get everything set up. Prices don't matter. It's all about representation. Yeah, represent, man. Look, Grogu doesn't fall off my shoulder even if I shake him off. Come on, Master Yoda. There we go. Master Yoda fell. Little Master Yoda fell. Yeah, you can still fall. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, ping me on the Discord, man. Send me a DM or something, and I'll figure it out. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet what we are gonna be how I want to be shipping them and things like that. I have no clue how much it is to ship something from Vegas, so that's gonna be interesting, right? That's gonna be the important thing to figure out, I guess, once we're in Vegas. Como pastel? What do you mean? You want to eat cake, Jake? Como pasta? Is that an exclamation mark? I can tell. I think that Jake wanted to say I eat cake or I eat pasta. I think that's an exclamation mark, yeah. Eat pasta? Maybe, man. Take it off our Asian team. What? Sorry, man. Send me out via DM. I'm not getting it. The crypto wise, I know. Que pasta? What? Pasta? Yes. Pasta. Are you feeling bullish or bearish? He says, bullish I am. Something like that. I'm not sure, man. Haven't done Yoda talk in a while. Pasta la vista. Yeah, that one I liked. Right on, guys. All right. So, cool stuff. Vegas is all set up. Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong, everything should be okay, and I should be there The only thing that could go wrong is I do got to take a COVID test before going, which I don't think I have anymore because it's been 2 weeks and I've just been at home. So that thing should be gone. But I do got to take a test, like a lab test that I got to show the airline that I don't have COVID before I travel. They do require that for international travel, even though if you have vaccination, they still require that. So, yeah. The only thing that could ruin it if that thing's come positive. But I don't think it's going to come positive. We still got to wait another week. And everything, or that whole virus should already be out of my body. So we'll see. Anyways. Jake, are you going to stream right now? I'm not sure if Jake's going to stream. He's been streaming on daily. Doing just, I think, not TA, Crypto Talk in general. So, if you can stream, dude, post a link to your channel or something, or your video. Then I'll start signing off here. We reached 100 messages. So he says he's not going to stream. All right. Cool. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's going to be it for tonight. I don't want to overdo it. We're doing okay. New hour opened. Looks as though we are moving sideways here, and we're still holding about 40,996. Watch out for it. If we do lose that area, 40,996, could be looking for a drop to that 40,197 again. Remember the supports and resistances that we've been talking about for the Gemini chart. They're being spot on so far, and that is what we're looking for us to go here somewhere. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's gonna be it for tonight. Like I said, I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We are just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank God I can be back to streaming. I miss this so much. I miss you guys so much. I miss hanging out with you guys and talking crypto. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.